I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
Kathleen Altenson.
Here.
Ted Odendahl.
Here.
Kathy Wilkin.
Here.
Kevin McElwain.
Here.
Patrick Sellers.
Here.
We have a quorum.
We have a quorum. Trustees, the first order of business is recognition of former trustee Nikki Bender. The Freeport Township mourns the passing of former and honorary lifetime trustee Nicolette Nikki Bender. For decades, she was a voice and a champion for the underserved, underprivileged, and often overlooked citizens of Freeport. Her life exemplifies the significant impact one person can have on the lives of others. Her many deeds demonstrate that true public service is selfless, tireless, requiring mental toughness and an uncompromising spirit. Never acquiescing to the powers that be, she stood steadfast and led by example. With a servant's heart, she graciously left her mark on both the social service and political landscapes of Freeport. Her wisdom, fiscally conservative attitudes, hard-nosed political strategies, and unwavering determination helped guide the Freeport Township through its darkest hours, placing the organization on the path to financial stability and propelling it to the successes of today. Her love and dedication to her family, friends, and the various organizations she supported are exceptional, and her continuous work to assist our veterans, seniors, and the most vulnerable citizens of our community is unparalleled. There are no words that can fully express how important Nikki Bender was to the residents of Freeport. My humble attempt to do so this evening only reinforces the fact that the life and deeds of Nikki Bender are truly beyond words. Ladies and gentlemen, some lives emit a rare light so bright that its radiance remains even after the life has ended. Nikki's life is one of those rare lights that will shine for eternity. The legacies she left behind will continue to benefit the citizens of Freeport for years to come. In these challenging times, we pray for God's comfort for her family and friends. We pray for healing of our hearts, the renewing of our minds, and for peace in our communities. But most importantly, we are grateful for the 93 years that Nikki was with us and for the meaningful work that she accomplished. For all in attendance and those watching at home, please join us in a moment of silence honoring former trustee Nicolette Nikki Bender. Thank you.
Thank you.
The next order of business is approval of minutes for the August 4th, 2025 meeting. I need a motion and a second, please.
So moved.
I'll second it.
Please take a look at the minutes if you haven't done so already. Are there any questions, comments, or concerns about the minutes?
No.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. The next order of business is approval of bills payable. I need a motion and a second, please.
So moved.
Second.
Motion by Alden, second by Odendahl. Please take a look at the bills payable if you haven't done so already. Any questions on claims and demands, trustees?
No. No, sir.
Seeing that there is none, Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
Wilkin.
Aye.
Aldenson.
Aye.
Odendahl.
Aye.
McElwain.
Aye.
Sellers.
Aye.
Motion passed.
Motion passes. The next order of business is supervisor's report. I have some handouts and some numbers to give you guys. So let me give you guys the handouts first. This first handout is our second disbursement.
Thank you.
You want to be careful.
Thank you.
give you guys a chance to look at that before I hand out our next handout, which is our expenditure to budget report. This report shows how far we are in our budget, this year's budget. So,
Thank you.
do you need one of these?
No.
Okay. Give you guys a couple minutes to look over that before I give you guys our client numbers. All right? Okay, trustees. Client numbers, the average for the last 4 months, we averaged between 17 and 23 clients. Between 17 and 23 clients for the last 4 months. Our current count is 19. Okay? We terminated 4. We have 2 pending terminations right now, and we have 11 applications handed out. Okay?
Thank you.
So those are our numbers. My goal is to always keep our numbers at around 1 per 1,000. So when our population was 25,000, we were looking at 25 clients. We're at 23,000. We're looking at 23 clients. That's why I try to keep our number. It's not always possible, but that's our golden ratio. Okay. Question?
What's kind of an average time when someone starts receiving assistance before they're off of assistance, kind of average time that we're helping them?
Really, I can't really say, because you can receive township assistance until you're 62. So anywhere from 18 to 62. So I can't really give you an average number because it varies. Some clients we have some clients who have been revolving doors. They come in, they're on township for X amount of months. They stop complying with community work and training, we terminate them. They're off for 3 months and then they come back, and the cycle continues. So it's not like we can just say, hey, you've been on township long enough, we're going to kick you off. No. And when you're 62, you're then eligible for Social Security. So, and that's when you are ineligible for township.
And the time frame for when they come to pick an application up and do their intake?
30 days. Mm-hmm. Yep.
So if they go over that,
well,
they have to start again.
Right. So we have up to 30 days to approve a client. Normally it doesn't take that long, but it all depends on when they bring their information back.
Right.
Because one thing we don't let individuals piecemeal information back to us. Well, I'm going to bring this back today. I'm going to bring this back tomorrow. No, bring the entire application back so we can process the entire application. So that's how it works. And we do our due diligence. So we do background checks. We do all that. So it takes us some time to get those applications processed. Sometimes it's quicker. Sometimes it's longer. And pretty much depends on how long it takes them to bring the application back fully complete.
Do we have a lot of clients who are, some that are getting temporary aid until they can get,
SSI
more permanent?
Yeah, well, we have some clients who are pending SSI, Social Security, so they are with us until they get their Social Security, and once they get the Social Security, we are reimbursed for what we paid them for rent. But now, some clients, they've been I think we've had, 5 or 6 that went through our Jumpstart program and got full-time employment through our Jumpstart program.
That's wonderful.
So, that's the main goal. If you can work, we want you working. So that's been the main goal, and we try to accomplish that goal. We try to eliminate any barriers to employment. So if you don't have a GED, we try to get a GED. If you don't have transportation, we try to help you get transportation. If your resume is not up to snuff, we try to get your resume, up to snuff. So we try to eliminate all barriers to employment to give you every opportunity to succeed. And what we don't do is, if you get a job today, we don't cut you today. We let you get to your first check. Then after that, you're on your own. So we want to give you every opportunity to succeed. That's what we try to do.
And let's say it's a part-time job,
Mm-hmm.
and we would do a budget on them to determine if they're still eligible for a partial.
Well,
Does that happen
no.
anymore?
No.
Okay.
Once you receive over the grant allotment, 245,
That's what I
you
meant.
are
Okay.
you're pretty much on your own. But now, like I tell everyone, we're a stepping stone, not a retirement plan.
That's
Okay.
wonderful.
And we make sure our clients understand that. Okay, we are here to help you help yourself. That's why we're here. Okay, we don't believe in enabling. I'm not going to tell you, hey, you have to make sure you're getting up and going to your interview, or make sure you're coming to your community work and training. We don't do that. These are adults we're dealing with. So you have to be able to make make those decisions on your own. And we can help guide you to those decisions, but we don't make the decisions for you. Okay, so we've had young people here who come in 18 years old who really haven't had any sort of worldly training at all. So those are the individuals we take a little more time with, trying to teach them, hey, you got to be on time and this, and this. But when you've been in the workforce before and now you're out of it, and now you feel you don't want to work anymore, and you come to the township thinking we're going to take care of you, we're not going to do that. That's not how it works. Okay?
Thank you.
Any more questions for me?
Do you know approximately what percentage of applications get approved, get denied? I mean, I'm sure it varies, but you know kind of what the ballpark is.
Pretty much, if you are a single adult with no children and you pretty much have zero income, you're going to be approved. So if you don't meet any of those criteria, then you probably won't be approved. And for the most part, everyone knows that. They come here, they pretty much know that what the criteria is. So when we get applications back, 9 times out of 10, they will be approved. And then it's up to them to keep in good status with the township. Okay? So the only way we terminate someone is that you are non-compliant with community work and training. That's the only way we terminate you. Well, we don't terminate you, terminate yourself. If you don't comply with community work and training, you're terminated from township. So, and then you have the appeal process. Now, usually what I do is no call, no show to community work and training. That's instant termination. That's instant. Now, we will provide you sometimes a pre-appeal hearing. You can come in and say, hey, I'll take responsibility for not showing up on time, or this happened. And 9 times out of 10, we will rescind that termination. But if we give you a pre-appeal and you come in and say, hey, I don't feel I need to do community work training because it's not fair, then we go to the full appeal, which is down at the courthouse. And we are, 280 and old? We don't lose appeals. So when we go to appeal, we win them. So that's pretty much the entire process of how this thing works with Freeport Township. Okay?
Calvin, pass that around, would you?
Oh, yeah.
Any more questions for me?
No.
No more
appreciate
questions?
it.
Okay. All right, well, the next order of business is the assessor's report.
I have nothing to report tonight,
Oh, okay.
unless you have questions for me.
The next order of business is the trustees report. Trustees.
I don't have anything today.
I'll just mention again, because I saw the email that you shared with us and the concerns about housing, which not only is a big problem, but is probably becoming a bigger problem.
Yes, it is.
And again, the NAACP has taken some leadership on trying to bring people together to address some of those issues, and they've set up 3 subcommittees to address different aspects of that. So, I know it can be perceived as a drop in the bucket, but it is some effort in the community and it's a collaborative effort, recognizing that there's a problem and seeing what can be done about it.
Okay.
Thank you.
Trustees, anything else? Okay.
I have nothing.
Okay. Public comments? Yes.
Okay, I'm Steve Carroll. Okay, Calvin, I've been wondering, what have you done for our blighted, nasty neighborhoods where people get shot up? And I'm wondering, could it be the lengthy, rambling social media posts? Nah, that's not cutting it. Meetings, you're big on meetings and more meetings, and they don't do anything. But the one meeting that should matter is this. You have a habit of being a little on the late side. Which is kind of surprising because these meetings last from 5 to 15 minutes. And in fact, since you've been on the board, you have been late for 30 meetings. What I'm going to say is, if you can't show up on time, don't show up at all. It is fundamental. Everybody, I personally don't have high expectations for elected officials around here. But showing up on time, it's just basic. Now, I'm serious, you should consider stepping down. Because nobody says anything about it until now. And I remember once you came in here like a minute or 2 early, and you got a round of applause. What's that? Come on, guys. Let's not make this tinker toy government, because you got that a half a block east of here. Okay? Now, I'm also going to tell you, this does not end here. There is more.
Any other public comments? Okay. Any other business coming before the town? I would like to offer the township condolences to
Kathy?
Trustee Wilkins for the passing of her brother.
Thank you.
So we offer our condolences to you and to your family.
Thank you so much.
Right.
I also.
Thank you.
Any other business coming before the town? Seeing that there is none, I entertain a motion to adjourn until September 2nd, 2025 at 4:30 p.m. All in favor?
Hi.
I need a
Aye.
motion and a second,
Oh, I need a
please.
motion and a second, please. Sorry. Motion and a second, please.
Motion.
Okay,
Second.
Second. All right.
now you can do this.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carried. Meeting is adjourned.